day had broken cold and gray. It was a clear day, and yet there seemed to be an inscrutable pall over the face of things, a subtle gloom that made the day dark, and that was due to the absence of sun. This fact did not worry the man. He was used to the lack of sun. It had been days since he had seen the sun, and he knew that a few more days must pass before the cheerful orb due south would just peep above the skyline and dip immediately from view. His wet feet froze the faster, and exposed fingers numbed the faster, though they had not begun to freeze. Nose and cheeks were already freezing, while the skin of all his body chilled as it lost its blood. But he was safe. Toes and nose and cheeks would be only touched by the frost, for the fire was beginning to burn with strength. He was feeding it twigs the size of his fingers. In another minute he would be able to feed it with branches the size of his wrist, and then he could remove his wet footgear, and while it dried he could keep his naked feet warm by the fire. But before he could cut the strings off his shoes, it happened. It was only his fault, or rather his mistake. He should have not built his fire under the spruce tree. He should have built it in the open.
Let's go.
"20 times he scratched before he succeeded in lighting it. As it flamed he held it with his teeth to the birch bark, but the burning brimstone went up to his nostrils and his lungs, causing him to cough. The match fell into the snow and went out.
Go, Peppa.
As it came within reaching distance, the man has lost control. His arms flashed at the dog. He had forgotten for a moment that they were frozen. They were freezing more and more. All this happened quickly, and before the animal could get away, he encircled its body with his arms. He sat down in the snow, and in this fashion held the dog while he snarled and whined and struggled. But in this, all he could do, hold its body encircled in his arms and sit there. He realized he could not kill the dog.